everyone, I'm Noelle, and today I'm going to talk about non-toxic toy suggestions for 2's, 3's, 4's, and beyond. This is my smallest collection because obviously I don't have a child anywhere near this age, but I do have some suggestions for brands that you can look into if you haven't caught my 0 to 12 months and 12 to 24 months. It's pretty much the same brands as those. You just really want to be careful in looking for brands that have a track record of safety, non-toxic paints, water-based paints, wooden if possible, soy-based inks, that kind of stuff. Just really staying away from the dangerous plastics. Now, again, like I said in my very first video, by the time your child is 3, they probably have exposure to Legos and other plastics that may have some toxins in them, and you can't keep them in a bubble forever. So by this age, I'm not so concerned about some exposure, and then most of the time, they're not mouthing things as much, they're not chewing on it, they're not teething with it. So I'm not as concerned about that kind of exposure at this age. However, I want to stock my house with some really good toys. So this is kind of what I have. I have a Melissa and Doug wooden kitchen accessory set, and this is ages 3 and up, and it's got pots and pans and little a spoon and a spatula and a oven mitt there. And you know, I was just looking at my parents' house at my little Tykes plastic set, and I was just like, I wonder what's in that. Ugh. So I know that this is good stuff, and I trust that they're not putting all kinds of crazy stuff in here. They do have a wooden food set, but you can also make your own cloth food. I have on Pinterest a pin of how to make your own, or maybe it's felt food, cloth food, something like that, but making your own little food like that, I'll probably do that. So if you're crafty, that's something to look into for a good non-toxic option. Especially because they're less likely to put that in their mouth than plastic. Yeah. As you saw in my last video, I love Melissa and Doug for preschool wooden toys. They are amazing. So another one that I have from them are the primary lacing beads. And it just has all the colors and shapes and the laces, ages 3 and up. It's a great activity for fine motor skills. And then of course I had to get also ages 3 and up, Melissa and Doug's pattern blocks and board set. I had pattern blocks as a child and I loved them. So this brings back so many memories, and I had to get them pattern blocks. So those are my main Melissa and Doug things right now. And, oh no, missed a puzzle. This is the alphabet puzzle, and because the pieces are so small, it is 3 and up. It's got the little pegs, and yeah, they have a whole ton of puzzles, good quality stuff. And another brand that, like I mentioned in my other videos, is great is Green Toys. This is their pizza stacker set. They have a whole pizzeria set. They have, you know, if you're looking for plastic food, this is better plastic food because it is made out of recycled milk jugs, which is one of the safest plastics that there are. And this one is actually 2 and up, but I don't know that I would give it to them at 2 because I don't think they really understand how to stack on pizza. Maybe they do, depends on the child. But it's got this, in the back it has a ordering sheet, a little book of ordering sheets that they can write on and stuff. So I think they would have more fun with that at an older age, but whatever. Green Toys also has a lot of other options for older children, for preschoolers, and possibly even older than that. I'm not actually sure what their whole range is, but they do have a great amount of toys, and I've actually found them at my local TJ Maxx. So they're getting more into stores, and they're a great option, and they're really cheap at TJ Maxx. So my last toy for ages 3 and up here is matchsticks. It is made in America. It is these little, it's a game, it's a memory matching game made of sustainable hardwood, non-toxic water-based ink. It's made by Tree Hopper Toys. And so it's got, this one is insects, and they're just little discs, and you match the little insects. Or maybe it's more than insects. I see a rabbit. Animals? Backyard creatures. Huh, that's what it is. It's called backyard creatures. And they have other ones than this. I think they have like transportation and some other things like that. But that's all I've got here. Other brands, I'm not sure. I think Cape and Haba and some of those other toys that make infant toys do make older kid toys. Plan Toys I know does, and Under the Nile is great if you want stuffed animals. I know like Hape makes some sandbox toys and things like that. If you're looking for ideas, one of the places I would suggest looking is at Citrus Lane's shop that changes throughout the seasons, because they often have a lot of non-toxic brands in there for all ages. So you'll get some really good ideas there about some different brands that offer these things. But other than that, I really don't know. I'm sure there are a ton of other brands out there. If you know of other brands that make preschool non-toxic toys, please tell us about it in the comments. We'd love to hear. I'd love to learn about what more is out there. I just haven't really studied up this age too much. So that's all I've got, and thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye. The Kit Kats in this